Very good evening to all the viewers tuning in. We're back live with another exciting contest in the AIFF Futsal Championship 2024-25 season. It's THLANGTIANG Futsal Club, the first time entrants into the championship up against CORBETT FC, the defending champions of the league. We're back live from Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium here in Uttarakhand. It's the home team. 1 lakh. I expect a lot many people tuning in, a lot many joining in the stadium as well. Had a very good campaign last year, CORBETT FC, where they defeated Golazo Football Club in a pulsating contest. The final worth remembering. Went down to the wire. Can they repeat the same feat? They've got all the firepower. And some of the names that I can see from the team sheet are still with the club. The likes of Lal Bigzwala were absolutely in prolific form last year, scoring goals left, right, and center. It's a Group B fixture. The second match for this particular group. Waiting for the photo ops before the game gets underway. And the two captains joining the match referees, the match officials. Malsam Luanga for CORBETT FC in his white and red. Lalmoan Kima for THLANGTIANG. Match officials: Fasil Karim, Melvin Stein Rodriguez, Ajay Singh, and Syed Khalil. And Syed Khalil is the ref, with Fasil Karim as his deputy. Harindam Bhattacharya is the match commissioner from the venue. Went undefeated last year, CORBETT FC. And here's how THLANGTIANG Futsal Club start this game. Janathan Ramdanpuya in between the sticks. Joseph Lalmoan Kima, the captain. Lalrem Luanga. And those starting out on the bench: Van Lal Hirata, Lalven Hima, David Zorempua, Lalchen Luanga, Lalmang Kaya Rampian Mavia, and Lalrem Ruata. And their head coach is Thomas Laling Kima. For CORBETT FC, Lalrem Ruata, Malswam Luanga, Lal Biagzwala, Ronnie Vishal Dubey in between the sticks, and those starting on the bench: Dorji Bhutia, Lal Liansang Ruala, Malsam Zela, Sonam Lepcha, Sailang, Saurabh Nikam, Lalrem Ruata, Lalren Zwala, and Lal Mundika. And Mohammad Rizwan, the head coach, the championship winning coach of CORBETT FC. That's the teams for Group B: Bhawanipur FC, THLANGTIANG Futsal Club, CORBETT FC, and Golazo Football Club. Golazo, the runners-up of the last campaign, took a heavy beating a short while back from Bhawanipur. 16-2 was the scoreline after the full-time whistle. I'm still waiting for the ref to get things underway here. It's Khalil. All eyes set on him. Those of you who are tuning in for the first time, this is the AIFF Futsal Championship 2024-25 season. And 7 teams competing, divided into 4 groups. Group A got underway on the 3rd of August. There's one thing you'll definitely see from CORBETT FC is their energy. When undefeated last year, scored as many as 28 in the group stage and conceded only 8 times. And that's something you would expect as the home team competing for the first time this season. Lofts it over. Goes just beside the target. Good attempt. Also, Luanga, number 10, the captain. You've got Lalbiak Zwala to his side, who was a prolific goal scorer for them. Scored in all the knockout games. Ronnie playing in front for CORBETT. Here comes THLANGTIANG. And there you see Mohammad Rizwan on the touchline. A bit of a subtle and sedate start to the game. Jojo decides to go back. I'm back with Jojo. Takes the strike from the distance. Makes the goalkeeper work for that. Vishal Dubey. Diving full length to his left. Oh, did get something to it. And again, takes a jibe at the target. Enjoying more of the ball in the first couple of minutes here. THLANGTIANG Futsal Club. Lalan Brata. And space in front of him. A pretty chilled unit. CORBETT FC. Malsam Luanga. Not being allowed to turn. Was forced to go back. And chips it over. Oh my word, that was an audacious attempt. Early signs from the defending champions. That was a good strike. Here's THLANGTIANG. Gets dispossessed. Here's CORBETT FC on the turnover. Number 16, Lalmon Kima. Intercepts that well. Here's Joseph. There you see, not allowing any spaces in between the lines. CORBETT FC. In with an opportunity. Couldn't quite hit the target. That was a brilliant move from CORBETT FC. Defense to attack in a flash. And here's TTFC meanwhile. And that's going to be a kick in. It's a Group B fixture. Bhawanipur FC, Corbett FC, Gulazo Football Club, THLANGTIANG Futsal Club are the four teams. Group A has Juggernaut FC, Triumph FC, Real Lona Football Club, Minerva Academy FC, and Apuyemi FC. And at the moment, Juggernaut are in red hot form in Group A, winning all the three games they've played so far. It's a decent opportunity. And then again, well, they are having fun. Group C has Goal Hunters FC, Hazrat Nizamuddin Club, K3 Futsal Club, and Pondicherry United FC. And teams from across the nation competing for the championship. Here's THLANGTIANG. They've been held in their tracks so far. And Corbett FC have made those moves, or have tried to take a shot from the distance. And haven't been able to finish well up until this point. Still early days, first game of the campaign for both these sides. Still trying to get a measure of it. Here's Guinea. Strikes it again. And it's the home side in their favorite stadium. Has drawn in some fans. And again, not being allowed to turn under pressure. He does well to get away from number 15 there. And the ref quick to spot that. A bit to the displeasure of the touchline. But the ref believed he had it well covered. Right, that's going to be a free kick. First of the game going Corbett FC's way. Lal Biagzwala, the man behind this one. And strikes it into Janathan. Lal Biagzwala again. And just over the crossbar. Does that come off something? Looks like it has. He takes his spot for the corner. This worked out well, and couldn't quite strike the target again. It's a pretty engaging contest so far. And both teams are pretty solid defensively. They've been made to work hard here. Corbett FC. Again rolls it forward towards Ronnie Lalkima. Mr. THLANGTIANG. Dabs it for the skipper, who's forced to go behind under pressure from Ronnie. And goes with the long ball, and that's going to be a kick in. And belts it forward. Does well to get away from the defense and goes side netting. Here comes Corbett FC on the counter. And the goalkeeper has been put to measure. And 6 minutes into the first half. No goals yet. Both the sides have tested out the goalkeeper. Tactically, they've got it spot on there. THLANGTIANG. No spaces to turn. That's a good opportunity. All he had to do was get something on the ball and directed goalwards. He got the slide in the end, but couldn't quite get to the end of it. Again, a very well coordinated move from Corbett FC. Lal Biagswala is moving forward. Yep, dabs in, continues with the run. A bit of a free space here. Tries to go all the way. Number 10, Malsum Luanga. And that's going to be another corner for Corbett FC. And trying to get a hold of their attacking prowess now. Good opportunity and another foul conceded. It's going to be another free kick. He's having a word with Jonathan. The ref. Yep, that's clear as a daylight. There's a pullback from behind. Lal Biagswala. I was anticipating a move from Lal Biagswala to reach out for that one. And slowly but surely, Corbett FC are flexing their attacking authority. They haven't scored yet. You can see a lot of ball control. It's going to be a matter of time before they strike the first blow. Good to see the fans turning out on a Thursday evening. Right back with Corbett. Number 18 has been introduced by Mohammad Rizwan. Lofts it into the final third. Here's THLANGTIANG. After a long time, gets the ball towards the other side of the court. Takes a shot, but takes a deflection and goes out for a corner. We've got the man in place right in front of the target, number 7, Jojo. Right, that has come off a blue shirt, says the ref. It's Corbett. Jojo. Twisting and turning. Number 19 just ensures he knocks it out for another kick in. THLANGTIANG. Jojo on the turn. A decent save. Here's THLANGTIANG again. Strikes! That was a very good strike. It was taking a deflection on its way through. For a moment, it looked like it was going in for all money. Will be a corner. Lost it over this time. Another sub being made by CORBETT FC. In fact, both the sides going for a change. Number 17, Barema, is on for THLANGTIANG. It's Lalbiakzwala. Again, chips went forward and nicked away. Here comes THLANGTIANG. It's a good strike. And again, Vishal Dubey ensures he's in total control of it. THLANGTIANG showing some sense of urgency now. Back with Corbett. It's a decent move. And on the second attempt, couldn't quite direct it goalwards. Again, that was a very decent break-in play from CORBETT FC. And that was ferociously struck. So timeout taken. It's going to be a bit of a breather for both the sides to re-strategize themselves and come back for another 9 minutes of exciting action. It's been a good game. Both teams efficient enough to cancel out each other. As it progressed in the 11 minutes, CORBETT FC looked like they are in control as far as their attacking display is concerned. Not enough chances created by THLANGTIANG. And still a long way to go in the game. Yes, Malsum Luanga. Gets dispossessed. Here's THLANGTIANG on the counter. We see an overlapping run coming in from number 20. But the ball never arrives. That's number 18. Haven't seen enough of Lalbjörg Zwala's attacking four. And this is decent from Corbett FC. Ronnie with a cross, and Ramdin Puya grabs it easily in the end. Here's it, THLANGTIANG now. Number 17, Tetia. 20 strikes, but Malsum Luanga puts his body on the line, and another attempt. And you would want to see the likes of Lalbjörg Zwala and Malsum Luanga in those attacking positions. A long ball forward, but straight towards Vikas. Quick to restart and takes it. A lovely pass. Here's Lalbjörg Zwala. Cuts back. And Ramdin Puya had it covered all day long. And still got about 7 minutes and a thick bit left. Marema and strikes straight into the opposition players. Brinzwala is on the court. They've got the drums. They've got the music going. Again, couldn't quite catch it clean. Tetea. They're venturing forward every now and then. THLANGTIANG. Then it hasn't been fruitful. Hasn't been fruitful for Corbett FC either. They've enjoyed a lot more of the ball, but haven't been clinical enough when it comes down to finishing those moves they've made. Ronnie. Malsum Luanga. Arwata has come on in place of Lalbjörg Zwala in the last minute. Again, a very measured build-up. Been held in their tracks, not being allowed to move forward. Try to find a space for Malsum Luanga. Again, gets dispossessed. Here's THLANGTIANG now. With 6 minutes to go in the normal time. Strikes! Oh my word, that was as close as it gets. Number 11. And goes side netting this time, and Corbett FC releases early. Lalrim Ruata. I just feel he could have done better there. Narwata back with Malsam Longa. Ronnie takes it, turns, cross straight towards Ramdin Puya once again. Here comes THLANGTIANG. Does well. It's a decent opportunity. Back with number 17. Strikes but straight towards Malswanga, I believe. There comes Corbett. Ronnie once again. The goalkeeper is committed. And they would believe they've got out of a jail there. And Corbett FC in a flash. Again, a very good move. Not coming to fruition for Corbett. It's been a very closely fought contest up until this point. Both teams waiting for their chances to attack, have sat back, absorb pressure. And that is the strategy they have deployed so far. Sit back and hit them on the counter. This is glorious. And couldn't quite provide the finishing touch to it. Ronnie had the best possible chance in the first half. It's been spoken to by the ref. Some stern words there. I think it was more so of the frustration that he couldn't finish that play. An opportunity goes down begging. And chances have been far and few, especially in a closely fought contest. It's a much better move. And again, Vikas Dubey equal to the task. Well, this is scintillating stuff from both the sides. Ronnie has got a runner in number 7. Does well to get to the end of it. Pulls it back. A chance. Is it THLANGTIANG? Malswanga. Still got 3 minutes left in the first half. Now we're going to see the opening goal. Measured. Poised. Looking out for options. Malswanga. Ronnie again. 1-on-1 in the left side. Again taken out by number 20. Lalrim Ruata wins the ball but gives away the possession. Here's Tetia. Not on the same wavelength. And Corbett FC, the defending champions, would want to make sure they quash any unwanted anxiety. Here comes THLANGTIANG. Challenge to keep them out. They're so used to scoring in the group stages. And of course, in the knockouts, Corbett FC, because Dubey again gets a strong hand to it. Another sub being made with 2 minutes to play in the normal time in the first half. Here's Haruata. Again, brilliant defensive work by THLANGTIANG. Got some fresh legs in front there. Corbett FC number 8. Oh, that was a decent chance again. Good strike. And they haven't shied away from taking those chances from the distance. THLANGTIANG. As Saurabh's introduction. On the move straight away. Got a couple of options waiting in front. It's going to be a free kick for THLANGTIANG. With the foul committed by Saurabh. With a minute's play left in the first half. This THLANGTIANG. It's a very good first half for them. First time competing in this competition. And up against the defending champions, they have put up a good show. Right, Lal Begzwala back for the final few seconds. Is Saurabh. Malsonga advancing. Taken out by number 15. So there comes the end of the first half, and nothing between the sides to choose at the moment. Corbett FC would believe they had a couple of chances, but so would the THLANGTIANG Futsal Club. Has made a very good start to the campaign. No goals yet, but a lot to play for when we come back for the start of the second half in a short while from now. Hello and welcome to all the viewers who've stayed back with us, who are joining in just now. This is match number 8, the second game from Group B. The Langtiang Futsal Club up against the defending champions in CORBETT FC, and at the moment, at the halfway mark, it's 0-0. CORBETT FC would claim they had a couple of glorious opportunities to try and open the deadlock. Couldn't quite convert. And the Langtiang FC would feel they had chances of their own as well. It's a very tightly fought contest so far, and both these sides would be hoping they get on the right side of results after the end of the second half. And off we go for round 2. Joseph. The Langtiang FC in their blue. It's a good strike towards Vikas Dubey. It's made a couple of good saves. And so far, Vikas in between the sticks. It's a good take. I wanted to play in Saurabh, who was making that move in front of the goal. Here's Joseph with the lob cleared out by Malsum Luanga. This is the 4th edition of the AIFF Futsal Club Championship. The first one won by Delhi FC. That was followed by Minerva and CORBETT last year in a very engrossing final against Golazo, winning the game 3-2. Referee having a word there with Jojo. I'm standing right in front of Lal Begzala on that occasion. Jojo pulls it back. A swift change in the feed, but lost the ball. Here's CORBETT on the transition, but ends up giving the possession away. I've managed to win it back again. Yes, Saurabh. This could be dangerous. Yes, Saurabh. Cut back. This is a very good opportunity again for CORBETT FC. They would believe they have spilled it over once again. Yes, Saurabh on the ball. Lal Begzala. Yes, CORBETT again. Leaves it for Saurabh. Back with Saurabh. Doesn't have an option to pass forward. Lal Begzala gives the possession away. Jojo. And it's been a good display of grit and determination, playing for the first time in the championship by THLANGTIANG, the team from Mizoram. Lal Bigswala was definitely in with a shout there. And Saurabh straight towards Ramdin Puya. And the whistle goes off straight away. It's a foul. The linesman was rightly placed to call that one. Here's Lal Bigswala again. Saurabh goes down. Meanwhile, THLANGTIANG. So that was the first foul conceded by THLANGTIANG FC in the second half. And still pushing and prodding forward. CORBETT FC haven't been able to get that break. Scored 28 times in the group stages last time. Got involved in a high-scoring quarterfinal up against Delhi. Won that game 11-1. And the semi-final and the final were very closely contested. 6-5 against Emblem FC and beat Colazo. There comes the card. The first caution of the game going towards Malsum Longa. Is THLANGTIANG. Gets the shot blocked. And still with them. Ronnie is pushing for it. Back with the blue shirt. Takes a touch. Marches forward. Gets towards the left. A cut back. Taken out by Saurabh. Does well to keep the ball. Goes back and finds Malswanga. Here comes THLANGTIANG once again. Again, not being given time and space on the ball. And effectively gets it out from a dangerous zone. Both teams have done well to cancel out each other for the entirety of the first half, and as well as 5 minutes that has been ticked off here. Good attempt, but straight towards the keeper. And on the follow-up, does well to win the ball back here, Saurabh. And a final knock, taking it out of the play in no man's land. And Tatea chips it forward. And taken away by Ronnie. Yes, Saurabh. Oh my word. That would have been a delightful ball. Tatea finds number 16. A cut back! There comes the opening goal. And that celebration for all the chances created by Corbett FC. THLANGTIANG, a beautifully worked. Number 18 gives it back to 16. Lalmon Kima. Receives it and puts it behind for the first one of the evening. A goal against the defending champions, Lal Biagswala. Lal Biagswala, Ronnie. Well, that has got Corbett FC going. Malswanga. Ronnie. Here comes THLANGTIANG once again. Couldn't quite wrap his laces behind that one. Corner. And the ball ricochets and goes all the way back towards Vikas Dubey. Still got 13 minutes to play. They've got something to send it behind for a corner. Otherwise, a blue shirt was lurking towards the back post. It's much better from THLANGTIANG, but a very good defensive tackle interception from number 7. It's a good strike towards the target. Takes the deflection and goes out for a corner. And Corbett FC will want to make sure they score at the earliest now and try and get this game back to parity. Timeout for, I believe it's CORBETT FC who's called for it. They've got their task cut out now with 12 minutes to play. CORBETT FC. Mohammad Rizwan would be looking for options and try and get the goal back at the earliest. The Group B fixture, fourth of the day. We had 3 more games prior to this one. Started all the way back at 12 p.m. Puyemi up against Minerva. And Minerva, it was a one-sided contest, winning that game 13-6. And so was, in fact, all the 3 games today were one-sided affairs. Real Lona FC going down to Jagannath FC 5-0, and Bhavanipur running riot all over Gulazo Football Club. 16-2 was the score. In terms of the standings in Group A, Jagannath FC have all but confirmed their entry into the knockout stage. And 3-3 for them. Minerva have managed 6 points as well from the 3 games they've played. Ronnie. And again, no spaces in between the lines. And still got 11 minutes left. Lal Bigswala. And again, switch and play towards the other side. Steps over, takes the strike, and again, lacking venom behind that one. Lal Bigswala. CORBETT FC gets dispossessed. Here comes Marema. Another good move by THLANGTIANG. That is a strategy that they have followed right throughout the game. They've sat back, they've taken the pressure, and when their moment has arrived, they've tried to hit back on the counter. Manswanga cuts back. Ramdin Puya. Here's a break on the other side. Was trying to take a shot on the turn. 10 more minutes. Lal Bigswala goes down. Nothing, says the ref. Lal Bigzwala wasn't far away. Takes it on the turn, Roni. Again, a good block. Back with Lal Bigzwala. He's number 18. Taken away by THLANGTIANG. Sense of urgency being shown by CORBETT FC. They've got time running out. Here's TTFC. Now these boys in white and red will keep coming at you in the last 8 minutes and a bit. And Saurabh back on court now. It looked lively when he first came on. Here's 17. Gets dispossessed. CORBETT back in it again. Saurabh with the ball. Shifts towards the left and makes a run forward. Doesn't find an opening. Back with Malswanga. Straight towards Ramdin Puya. I'm not quite sure if he was trying to go for the goal there or find Lal Bigzwala. Here's Joseph. Finds an option, cut back, changes the feet, and gets the second. That's the cushion goal they were looking for. A strategy well deployed. They've sat back, absorbed pressure, and have successfully hit back on the counter a couple of times in this game. THLANGTIANG Futsal Club have challenged the defending champions. They need goal right here, right now. CORBETT FC. Let's control the game pretty firmly, the ref. At a free kick for CORBETT FC. Is it going to be Lal Bigzwala towards the end of it? They need inspiration from somewhere. And decides to go himself, but again, direction was lacking. Straight towards Vikas Dubey this time. Here they come once again. Tetea this time. So decent ball. Adding up numbers, but then eventually gets trickled over it. Right, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. They'll have to score a couple of times. And it's going to be a massive result if it stays the way it is. Again, chancing his opportunity from far on right. Have to try and get Saurabh on the ball. Plus, he needs assistance from the likes of Lal Bigswala, Malsam Luanga. Saurabh. Lal Bigswala makes a run all the way from right to left. Arauta. Zwala. Saurabh. And chips it over towards the far left to find Arauta, but ends up overhitting it. Here comes TTFC again. Then foul. Was a shove from behind. A good attempt. Is CORBETT through Saurabh. Saurabh for number 13. Goes side netting. With under 5 minutes to play. He's got the run coming in from number 16 now. The captain. Jojo. Back with Jojo. Gone sideways. From their perspective, it's going to be all about the game management. And try and keep the ball, retain possession. Another timeout. Much needed breather for both the sides, especially if you are CORBETT FC. Try and get your alignment right for the last 4 minutes. Measured approach was built up. Looked like the opportunity was there. Here comes TTFC once again. Number 3. That should seal it for TTFC. A goal in the first half, 2 in the second. And what a finish. I beg your pardon, all the 3 were scored in the second half. Just got carried away with the kind of exhilarating futsal we have seen so far in this game. It was all about the tactical discipline in the first half, and then in the second, they have taken their chances. This is the last throw of the dice for Mohammad Rizwan, getting sort of back on for another shift. Got 3 minutes left. Hits it brutally. The ball has to be on one side of the court for the last 3 minutes. If something has to happen for Corbett. Lalbiek Zwala from a very tight angle. And what a performance this has been. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not quite sure how many people would have given them a chance. They're a very strong side coming in from Mizoram, but playing for the first time against the defending champions wouldn't have been easy. They've stuck to their task, been pretty disciplined, didn't allow any time and space on the ball for Corbett FC. They've got some very good players, mind you, Corbett. And some from the last year, some new joinings coming in for this season. And still, the THLANGTIANG FC making sure they've got the job done. Still not done yet. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be a miracle for Corbett FC to come back from here. Here's Lalbiek Zwala, Malsum Luanga, number 18, back with 10, strikes, and doesn't find a way through, still hustling for it. Here's Malsum Luanga, and straight towards Ramdin Puya. Under 2 minutes. Goes down on the court, and a foul. I need to get some mopping up job done. There's again Saurabh coming together with a blue shirt there. A free kick for TTFC. They won't mind that a bit. So nearly for the fourth. There's Lalbiek Zwala. Worked out beautifully, and again couldn't quite provide a finishing touch. Ronnie again, and a couple of chances have fallen to him. A cut back. Lost the ball and trying to change the foot. And plays it down the line, gets intercepted. Here's TTFC again on the ball. Has got option towards the left. Takes it on the first time. Wraps his laces behind that, and that's a very good stop. Ruata coming on for the last minute and a few seconds. Again, bringing bodies forward. And strikes it well. And everything was okay but the direction. 45 seconds. The game is well and truly in the bag for the THLANGTIANG Futsal Club. And Joseph goes to the ground this time. And what a start to the championship for TTFC. I'll be absolutely thrilled to bits. Delightful start. Here's Saurabh. Ronnie. It's going to be a corner. Taken quickly, and corner again. We'll have to redo it. Lalbiak Zwala coming in. And strikes hard and low, but not effective. And some altercation in front of the goal there between Ramdin Puya and one of the white shirts. Again, committing bodies forward to try and get a consolation goal. Waiting for the final whistle. And everybody's up of their seats. And there comes the full-time whistle. An inspiring performance from Thomas Lalkin-Gima's side. It wasn't easy. The first game of the campaign against the defending champions stuck to their task and came out triumphs. It was a tight contest in the first half, 0-0. But then in the second, they've sat back, soaked the pressure, and whenever an opportunity was presented, they managed to score. Scored thrice in the second set of 20 minutes, and that's what the scoreline is. At full time, the THLANGTIANG Futsal Club 3, CORBETT FC 0. Confirmation of the full-time scoreline. Match number 8, Group B. The second fixture of this group. The THLANGTIANG Futsal Club 3, CORBETT FC 0. And that's tomorrow's fixtures at 12 p.m. Hazrat Nizamuddin Club up against Goal Hunters FC. At 2:30, Pondicherry United Football Academy up against K3 Futsal Club. At 5 p.m., the team from Hyderabad, Total Football Academy up against OGP Club. And the very last one of the day, Emblem Sports Club versus Real Malabar FC Kandoti. So that's been my time here in the commentary box. This is Junaid Ahmed signing off.